Magee's Kitchen, a wonderful, wonderful place to visit here in Los Angeles at the famed Farmers Market. Dwayne Call, General Manager.
Dwayne, welcome.
And Jose Ruiz is the Master Carver. Right. And we are here, and we are going to get busy on some serious food.
Yeah, we are. The reason why I wanted them to come is because Magee's Kitchen has been around since ever I can remember, and it's from 1917 when it first started. I started going in 1966, right from high school. Every day we would go, and you would always be in the back of the counter. You were always so kind and wonderful and patient. Yes, yeah, so handsome. Oh my God! And of course, we would all just get together just to take a look at you. He was so handsome. He is still so handsome. And lines around the block. This corned beef, and I'm telling everyone at home, please take down this recipe because this is the best corned beef ever. And the reason why I love it so much too is when you eat it, it doesn't make your mouth swell up like corned beef does when you eat it. This is like pure. I'd want to share the recipe with everyone. So could you bring it? Are we bringing in sandwiches yet? Okay. So please show everyone the secret recipe.
All right. Well, this isn't the secret.
Okay, not anymore.
If this was a secret recipe, it wouldn't be a secret.
That's true.
Okay, so there's a couple components here. Corned beef is basically salt in a saltwater brine. So we're going to start with the saltwater brine first.
Okay.
So we've got the boiling water in the stock pot here. We're going to be adding salt.
Why don't you go ahead and do that? Okay. And I'll hand you everything else, okay?
Salt
this is kosher salt.
Kosher, okay.
Okay. We have our brown sugar.
Ooh.
So this is where it gets its marriage of sweet and savory, right?
Now this is pink salt. Where do you get pink salt?
A lot of restaurant supply stores, gourmet food markets.
And why pink salt?
The pink salt is what gives the corned beef that traditional pink coloring. It's also a curing agent that helps preserve it. Then we add our allspice berries.
By the way, the recipe is on our website.
Seeds.
I highly encourage you to go there and do this.
Coriander seeds.
Coriander.
We're getting a facial.
Yes.
Red pepper flakes.
I feel like I'm what's that show like that Guy Fieri does when they show you the
cardamom.
Cardamom, okay.
Juniper.
Juniper berry.
The pink salt is what gives the meat the pink look?
Correct.
I had no idea.
Black peppercorns.
Wow.
And
by the way, Atticus is already shoving some of it.
what do you think, Atticus?
Very cinnamon.
Is it? Yep.
And bay leaves.
Bay leaves, okay. Now, after you bring it to a boil, do you bring it up to room temperature?
No, well, after it boils, you're going to let the salt and the sugar dissolve. It's going to let all those flavors really get into that brining solution.
How long does it take for the sugar and salt to dissolve?
15 minutes maybe.
15 minutes, okay.
Ish. And then we're going to let it chill.
Okay.
Refrigerate it so it's nice and well chilled. And then
so excited, I don't know what to do next.
And then we're gonna let the pickling spices and the brine coat the meat for about 5 days. 5 days. Okay, 5 days. So
it's not 5 hours. It's
if you
5
start
days.
the recipe today, you can actually have it ready for St. Patty's Day.
Look at there.
Right?
Yes, that's right. You could have it ready. And look, now I noticed that you're using brisket. Why do you use brisket? Well,
at Magee's Kitchen, we feel the brisket is the best cut of meat because it has two main muscles, the point and the flat. The point is more of a marbled, it has more fat, which holds the flavor when you're cooking. The flat part of the brisket has a leaner texture, so it's
now, do you have to rinse this?
Yeah, you want to rinse it. So, should I take it over and rinse it, or we're just gonna?
No, what we're gonna do is that you'll take the rinsed brisket, and put it in
the stock pot, and you're gonna let it boil for 3 hours until it's fork tender. You want to make sure that you let it cook long enough, because that's why it gets so tender.
Okay, and we have a piece here that we have. I'm going to ask Mr. Ruiz, if he would come, please, and do the honors and slice us like you would, like if we're ordering one of your famous sandwiches. We have, first of all, this rye bread is to die as well. It's so good. Excuse me, can you make me a sandwich?
It's always associated with rye bread, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the traditional way. We serve ours with a mustard and horseradish mix. We have that straight, pure horseradish, the white one.
Here.
And then the pink one, or the purple one, is with beets added. It's a little sweeter, a little more mild.
Okay.
Well, now we're going to watch the master. Now, is there a way that you have to carve the beef?
Yes, you're supposed to start it on this end, on this
and that's, do you do it against the grain? Or?
Yes, against the grain and angle.
At an angle?
Yeah, and you're supposed to keep going this way.
Go ahead, do it.
Finish over here.
Yeah. I'm going to make one of these sandwiches.
Do you go with a thin cut? Because
you do both. He does thick and thin.
Yeah, for plates, it's a little thicker.
A little thicker than a sandwich?
Yeah, the sandwich is thin.
So they'll ask you if you want it thick or thin.
Yeah.
Okay, now how high do you pile this? Just keep piling it on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh my
Now you
goodness.
you're going against the grain, right?
Right.
What if you didn't? What would you notice it? different?
Yeah, you cannot chew. It will be tough.
It would. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you notice how tender though and juicy this is?
Right.
Come in, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Come on.
See, we like to leave the fat on because that's what keeps it so moist and juicy.
Yeah.
And then
Some people like to lean.
Yeah.
I
Correct.
come out the fat like that.
Ah.
Yeah.